Two aggrieved Nigerians filed a suit seeking the use of the temporary voter card in the general elections in the absence of the permanent voter cards. The plaintiffs, Kofoworola, Olusegun and Wilson Allwell, in the suit challenged the position of INEC and asked the court to determine whether a person whose name appears in the electronic format in INEC's central database and manual printed paper-based record or hard copy format of the register of voters and has been assigned a voter's identification number can be said to be entitled to be accredited to vote with his or her temporary voter card in the general election to be conducted by INEC. The plaintiff further requested the court to determine whether such a person can, as a consequence of INEC's liabilities and omission, be disenfranchised of the right and entitlement to vote in the 2023 general election. Their prayers resulted in Justice Egwuatu of the Federal High Court Abuja's order that the Independent National Electoral Commission allow them to use the temporary voter card in the forthcoming governorship and state houses of assembly elections, which has been rescheduled for March 18. Ruling, the court held that there was no portion of the law, both the 1999 Constitution and the Electoral Act, that states that it is only PVCs that could be used, but the law under Section 47 provided for a voter's card. That decision has set the ball rolling for discourse among Nigerians, some of who commended the court for ruling in favor of the plaintiff.
And it is making our democracy or the fundamental process robust.
There are also others whose opinion differ in the light that the decision, if extended to other eligible electorate in the same shoes as the plaintiff, could give room for manipulation.
The judgment is good, not to disenfranchise the citizens of this country, but inside our constitution and the electoral act, it is not permitted to be using temporary card. We don't want the situation whereby you can come and cast your votes without PVC. Now, if they allow that you can come with your temporary card, it means that if they allow two persons, they allow all the Nigerians that have the temporary card to come around and cast their votes.
A legal practitioner, Shola Ajisafe, opined that the court's ruling is in tandem with fundamental rights of Nigerians, noting that it is binding on INEC to obey.
What's the interest of the electoral umpire? The electoral umpire is to make sure that Nigerians who are of age votes, equally that part of their responsibility is to capture the data of such person to prove that they are Nigerians, they belong to a particular part of Nigeria, whether they are male, they are female, with the type of all those information, and that they are of age and they have to vote. So what other interest does he have? Any other interest is if the decimal goes to no issue. Fact is that if they have met the requisite basic requirements, they should vote.
While the court's order is in favor of just the two plaintiffs, INEC has vowed to appeal the judgment. Zaheed Aribisala, OSRC News.